Hello everyone, welcome to Maxwell Library's June card kit class video. We've got two wonderful cards here to make. Tried to keep them a little bit simple so that they're not so complicated with the kits. We're going to be using a couple Stampin' Up! Kits this month. So the first one is Seaside View. This, we're going to be using this image down here as well as the palm trees and the little birdies. I didn't give you a sentiment with this one because it really could be used for so many things. I kind of liked the teal color here that kind of reminded me of the Caribbean, and we'll show you a couple different options with this. I did it as a Z-fold card, so I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then this one, everybody needs a masculine card from time to time, so we used the Well-Suited Designer Series paper and gave you lots of options for that. Now everybody's going to get a different piece of paper with this. Some of them are striped, but they're all two-sided, so keep in mind, take a look at both sides and whether you did it with stripes or plaids, or there's some paisleys in there depending on which one you get in your kit, and we'll talk about how to take care of this one as well. With the stamp from there, this one came from the stamp set Grand Kid, and this one is really kind of cute. We used the happy birthday here, but it's kind of neat because I know many of you have grandchildren, and I thought maybe you'd like to see that. So let's go ahead and get started. We can do the happy birthday one first, since that one has a pretty simplistic design to it, and I can show you some of the different plaids that were here. I knew I had my pieces, but they were hidden for a second there. So I can just kind of give you an idea. See how this paper has got the gray on the back. There's quite a few of this navy paper. The navy paper has the gray paisley on the back. And then the other one that we did was the checkered, and that one has the stripe on the back. So you'll get one of those designs in your card kit in the 4" by 5 1/4, and you'll just pick whichever side you like best. I'm kind of partial to this one, so we will find some glue on my desk somewhere. Here we go, and get this glued down. Now with the sentiment for the front, the happy birthday there, I gave you a gray punch out from the Label Me Lovely punch, and the same size is the white that has the happy birthday on it. So I'm sure if you have been following me for a little bit, you know that we cut the gray one in half and layer that together, and make that just a little more interesting by creating that layer. So we're going to grab our scissors, and I like to cut it from the two flat sides, and it doesn't really matter if it's perfectly in the center because you're going to center it up when you go to put it together. So I usually will put a bit of glue on each side, and then I'll take my other one and just kind of hold the under piece and line up the edges, and then stick it down. And then same thing with the bottom, line up each side and stick it down. So if you take a look at it from the back, you've got a little slit in the center, and you could use some dimensionals or some 3D foam tape and bump that up. and you could put that inside. Or, you know, if you had some other embellishment that you wanted to put on the front, you could put that on the inside. I would probably add some sort of personal note inside and a back stamp to finish it off, and that would be our nice masculine birthday card. So let's go on to our Z-fold card. So how you do this, and I want to give you kind of an easy option and a less Z-fold option. So the first option, you're going to get this like this. Obviously you've got to color it up. Looks kind of cool the way that it is as well, but you would glue your colored option to the teal square, and if you wanted the easy option, just go ahead and glue that right in the center of your card base and add the sentiment of your choice inside and your back stamp, and you're in great shape. If you want to do the Z-fold option, all you're going to do is fold the front of the card back towards the spine of the card. So see how I'm folding it back towards the center? So just line that up and then push it nice and flat. If you have a bone folder or a spoon, works really well as well. I happen to have just a regular plastic spoon sitting right next to me, and if you just run that along the edge there, that gives it just a nice crisp, clean, easy to work with edge. Now, if you're going to do that, you also want to make sure that when you glue your teal colored piece, that you're only gluing behind this part here. So sometimes a safe bet is to put some glue here like this, and then just on the edge where you want to put it, just get a little extra there, and that way you don't go over where you don't want the glue under over here. So you've just got glue on the left hand side in that little half flap there, and you don't have any glue coming out behind. Then you'd want to get your picture on there. You could have glued the picture on first if you really wanted to. Doesn't really matter which way you do it. There's more than one way to build a card. And I kind of like this one because it reminded me a bit of the Caribbean with the rainbow chair, but this one might be a little more feminine because it's got a pinky purple chair. This one's a little more masculine with the rainbow chair. You really could go any color palette that suited you. You know, gosh, you could color them brown and make them like true Adirondack style chairs. Really up to you. But this one's kind of nice to be able to just add your sentiment or personal note right in there. Keep in mind when you are writing on it that, you know, you've got a little bit of spot that's going to show here and here. So maybe you want to start your message over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Start your message over here when you're writing, or a little bit in the center. You could also write on the back. So lots of options. I hope you enjoyed these cards. They were super fun to make, and we should be doing the virtual card classes for July and August, and hopefully the library will have its restrictions lifted and we can do in-person classes again by September. So everybody stay safe, keep washing your hands, and we hope to see you soon. Bye now.